Probably one of the best wins under Ruben Amorim. 4 goals at home against Brighton, a third win on the bounce, and a very, very important 3 points, taking Manchester United into the top four of the Premier League. These are going to be the 5 things we learned from that game. And yeah, it was a very, very good game for Manchester United. Yes, there were nervy moments, and Amorim said we suffered. Typical Manchester United. We didn't make it easy for ourselves. But ultimately, we got the win, and that was the most important thing. Now, let's talk about the first thing. Matheus Cunha. I'm happy for him to get the goal. I think it was a very good goal by Matheus Cunha. Great bit of play by Bruno into Casemiro. Great ball by Casemiro, who I'll talk about, into Cunha. And it was just a typical Matheus Cunha finish. A finish that we've seen many times before. At Wolves, he was absolutely fantastic and had a very, very good performance. And not even that, Amorim criticised his defending before the game. And I thought the whole front three, which is something that Amorim praised him in his post-match presser, were defending fantastically well. Cunha was helping out a lot. We were making extra bodies in midfield. We were physical as well. But I think Cunha's individual performance, he's someone who likes the pressure. And he said, like, here, take the ball. He wants to be at Manchester United. Like, he has such a good threat. And again, obviously the concern was in the early games that he wasn't getting the goals. And yes, the first one coming, hopefully more will come. He's sort of a different player to Brian Mbeumo. I think Mbeumo was more of a clinical player, but I thought Cunha yesterday, his defensive ability, his ability on the ball as well, is obviously fantastic, that we've known for a long time. And all in all, he had a very, very good performance. I think one which we know Cunha has, and he's had a lot of good performances, to be fair. So yeah, let's see. I was very, very happy with this performance. Now, number two, Brian Mbeumo. I thought Mbeumo was class as well yesterday. I thought he's a player who, again, just a clinical bagsman. I think now that's 4 goals in the league for Mbeumo. And it's always nice to see. Usually players, when they do come for United, big money moves, they take time to settle in. Obviously, yes, it's been quite a rocky road for Mbeumo, but I think he started off fantastically well. Goals, assists, contributions, his defensive work rate, his ability to link up with Ahmad, Euro as well. He was defending excellently, his delivery's class. And yeah, I just think he's a very, very good performer right now. He's looking very sharp, very consistent in terms of getting goals as well. And yeah, I've been happy with his performances so far. I think that first goal was class. And so was that second one, to be fair. I think that second goal was pretty underrated. So it was nice to see a goal like that. And it was a great bit of play by Bruno Fernandes, who I thought had a good game as well, to leave it for him, because very easy could have, surely he must have seen it. But yeah, I was very, very happy with Mbeumo yesterday. Very good on the ball. I think his on the ball movement's fantastic, and also his off the ball runs as well massively helped the team. And number 3, Amorim got it right. I think it was a great bit of analysis by Sky Sports. They talked about how Manchester United, again, as they were last week against Liverpool, were compact in the midfield. Luke Shaw, De Ligt at one point was on the edge of Brighton's 18-yard box, like marking Welbeck. Like, he was very, very physical. For I think it was the Casemiro goal, Shaw was very, very aggressive on Rutter. Also for the Mbeumo goal, again, Shaw very, very high. I think that's something that was very consistent. We were packing the midfield, because if you just would have had Bruno and Casemiro in there would have been problems. There would have been massive problems. United would have been exposed. Brighton had very good players, and we were pressing as a team, as a unit as well. And that press was very, very, very good. And I think that's something that Amorim got right and has seemed to get right. I think there's been quite a few tweaks in the system. Tweaks that have worked so far, and I think Ruben Amorim can kind of see the improvement in that. That's 2 wins since the international break. It's very, very good, and 6 points is fantastic. Obviously, we've got some tough games coming up, but I thought Ruben Amorim got that aspect of the game fantastically, and he got it right, because it's always difficult to do that. It was a big risk, but I thought the midfield moves paid off. Now, number 4, how can we go up without that game without talking about Casemiro? I thought he was fantastic. And listen, that comes off the back of him playing 290 minutes for Brazil in Asia. He was fantastic as well, though. Like, his energy, his running, his pressing as well. And I think, listen, 60 minutes is probably the max Casemiro can give us for energy. But I think the 60 minutes you get at Casemiro, fantastic. His energy, he got an assist, and he did get given a goal. Don't know if it was going on target, but it was a bit of luck, something that you needed as well. But his overall energy, I think him and Bruno do look like our best midfield 2 at the moment. Very good on the ball, very versatile in terms of Casemiro can be the higher one, where Bruno can be sitting. And yeah, Casemiro was fantastic. winning that game. Now, number 5, I want to talk about a few of the concerns because, listen, no game so far for Ruben Amorim has been easy. Even this one with the second goal that they got. But Dorgu, when he's come on in the last few games, hasn't looked good, and I can probably understand why Amorim isn't starting him. Listen, he's still a young player with a lot of potential, and I think we've seen that he's just going through a bit of bad form. But yeah, I still think Dorgu will be a top player for Manchester United. He's just struggled of late against Liverpool, and again yesterday against Brighton. The second goal, listen, is a set. He was just left free in the box, which is a massive concern. But all in all, it was a very good performance by United. 3 points, massive win. 4 goals at home, 2 goals. Overall good performance, so I'll take that. A very, very impressive display as well by the team, and we need this momentum to keep going. Forest, Spurs coming up. It's imperative that we get the results coming, and we need the points because, yeah, I think the points are always necessary for obviously where we're trying to go.